Scott Cawthon is usually known for FNaF, but what do you know about Scott's earlier creation? Scott has made many games, over 100 to be exact, but have you ever seen this? This is Desolate Hope, released back in 2014. If I hadn't told you, you would have never thought Scott would have created something like this. Now, what happens when you mix Scott's old art style with the new FNaF formula? Well, then you get Summer Shifted Arbors. Summer Shifted Arbors, created by BitWizard64, has perfectly replicated Scott's old art style, and the game has such unique mechanics that it would be criminal for me not to mention it. So, enough of this backstory, let's hop right into night 1.
Driving in my car right after a beat.
Beginning night 1, we get a phone call from Ted. I don't know if you're seeing this, but if you look down, there's actually 5 buttons on the bottom of our screen. This is one of the unique mechanics I told y'all about. To deal with the animatronics in this game, you must use these, but the only one we have to use during night 1 is the green one. Arbor is located in Bay 1, and is the main cast for these animatronics. Arbor will eventually come to your office at God's speed, and if you don't flip up the green toy, he's going to get a bit freaky.
Treat me like white teeth, don't get me dirty.
The green toy has one function. When Arbor eventually comes into your office, you have to hit all the mint and green leaves on the plant, or he will kill you. The other animatronic we have to deal with during this night is Owl, and this is one mechanic that I really don't like about this game, because instead of using brain capacity and actually looking for these animatronics, you can just sit on Owl's camera for the entire night, and all the animatronics will end up just coming to you. And if you end up memorizing how to deal with these animatronics, that makes this game way too easy. But that's pretty much all for night 1. After completing our first shifted Arbors, we can get our first cutscene of the game. Beginning the cutscene, we play as Arbor and we're told to fix the 5 clocks, because you know that Arbor's a clock.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
After fixing all 5 of these clocks, a new place opened. After following this glitchy trail, we encounter a sleeping child. After completing our first cutscene, I'ma be honest with y'all, I have no idea what to think. Maybe that child's Arbor? But y'all, we gotta lock in now because it's night 2.
Yo, that's all.
During night 2, the phone guy tells us that 2 new animatronics have been activated, Bay 6 and Rex. But before I can explain to you how these animatronics work, holy crap, I gotta get this off my chest. The phone guy's literally lying. On night 2, literally every animatronic is activated, and they're all jumping you at the same time.
They jumping me! They jumping me! Save your boy!
And I had no warning of this. Night 2 took me over 30 minutes to complete. But for the sake of not making night 2 that long, I'll only explain the mechanics of the ones that are activated tonight. Bay 6, or the big happy computer guy, sits in, well, Bay 6. Bay 6 really isn't a foe to us, he can't kill us. When he gets into our office, he'll make us play a game, where we can either lose or gain sanity, in the top right corner of our screen. I honestly still have no idea what sanity even does. And the other animatronic we have to deal with during this night is Rex. Rex really isn't that much trouble to deal with. When he enters your office, you have to hit the blue toy and hit the middle part 3 times, and Rex will leave your office. That's all the animatronics that the phone guy quote unquote says that are going to be activated for tonight. But other than 2 animatronics, the rest of the animatronics are activated on night 2. Night 2 is going to be the hardest night you'll have to get used to in the game. But after you begin to understand how these animatronics work, you can beat this night in a couple of attempts. But that's basically all for night 2. After completing night 2, we can get our second cutscene of the game. During this cutscene, we play as Rex and we're told to collect all the notes. After collecting all the notes, we're told to go back to our bay. After going back to our bay, a new entryway will open up. And if you go through it, you'll see the glitchy path again. After going through the glitchy path again, we'll see a sleeping child. After this, the game will glitch and we'll be transported into night 3.
Boom! There goes your tower. Watch it crumble. Feel the power. Harry Tinkle's in the game.
During night 3, the phone guy tells us that 3 new animatronics are going to be activated tonight. The Owl, Clown Girl, and the Top Clown Guys. The Clown Girl and the Top Clown Guys really aren't that much trouble to deal with. When the Top Clown Guys enter your office, all you have to do is give it a pat on the head. and it'll leave your office. And for the clown girl that looks like Baby, she'll drop all these tops on the ground and they'll be spinning on your screen. You have to click each one of these tops and she'll leave your room. Night 3 really isn't the hardest, but I do think on night 3 is where I really started to struggle with the purple animatronic. When Quasar enters our office, we'll have to pull up the purple toy with all the planets on it. And Quasar will tell us a planet and we'll have to click it on the machine. And this was a problem for me because I forgot my planets. I know that learning my planets is basically 5th grade material, but you know that F students are the inventors.
F students are inventors.
But the entire time while I was losing my sanity dealing with him, we had an angel in the chat telling me the planets. But it was actually helping me. Night 4 really isn't that hard. And it's basically still just all the mechanics you've learned throughout the game. Because other than that, no new animatronics are really activated. After completing night 3, we can get our 3rd cutscene of the game. This time we play as the baby clone. And we're told to find all the tops. After collecting each of these tops, another entryway opens back up. And we basically do the same thing that we did for the other ones. After getting too close to the sleeping child, our game will glitch out and night 4 begins. But y'all, wait! At the beginning of the game, there was a cutscene that I actually skipped. During this cutscene, we play as a camera. Well, I at least think it was a camera. I was hearing camera noises. And then this boy ends up appearing in front of us. He says hello to us. He tells us to be still. Then he asks if we want to see ourselves. And in green text, we reply yes. Then the boy says, follow me. Judging off the green text, I would have to guess that this character is actually Arbor, but that's basically all that plays out during this cutscene. Now we can hop right into night 4. Beginning night 4, we hear a very creepy recorded message.
Law when robots cannot harm human law. Two robots must obey orders given to them by humans as long as they do not conflict with law.
The phone guy tells us it's law to have us hear this recorded message. But after this, the phone guy tells us that the only animatronic we have to deal with during this night is Quasar. Basically the animatronic I just told y'all about. But y'all, a surprise animatronic actually pulls up during this night. And instead of explaining it, I'll just show y'all the clip. Jupiter, Saturn.
We'll be right back.
What the heck? What? Yo, I honestly think he has the best jump scare in game, but I'm not going to be explaining his game mechanic during this night. This night is honestly not the hardest, and other than the yellow animatronic, nothing new really happens during this night. But that's basically all for night 4. After completing night 4, we can finally get our 4th cutscene of the game. During this cutscene, we play as the stupid purple animatronic, and we're told to check on laser tag through the rooms. After collecting enough points, the glitchy path will open back up. After following the glitchy path for a while, we'll encounter another sleeping child. After getting too close to the sleeping child, the game will glitch out and will be transported into night 5.
You are my sunshine.
Loading into night 5, we get another call from our phone guy. He tells us that one new animatronic is going to be activated tonight. Stratus, or the yellow animatronic, is going to be activated tonight. He tells us that there's 2 ways to deal with Stratus. The first way is whenever he comes into our office, we have to pull up our yellow toy and click it fast, or we will die. The other way to deal with Stratus is something about radio frequencies. After Stratus leaves his bay, he'll probably go to the gift shop. You'll see the satellite thing that you can actually click. After clicking this, Stratus will be sent back. But I honestly found that letting Stratus come into your office is more efficient because you can get your sanity meter back up. But that's the only animatronic that the phone guy says is going to be activated during this night. But yet that is another lie.
At around 5 a.m. during the night, a certain animatronic showed up in my office, and instead of explaining it, I'll just show y'all the clip.
The Saturn thing. What is that? What? Bro, who was that? But yet, other than this little mishap, this night really wasn't the hardest. Night 7 on the other hand, after completing night 5, we can finally get our 5th cutscene of the game. During this cutscene, I actually have no idea who we're playing as, and we're told to collect trash. After we collect 10 pieces of trash, we're told to go back to our bay. Then the glitchy path will open back up. After going through this glitchy path for a while, we'll encounter another sleeping child. After getting too close to this sleeping child, the game will glitch out and we'll begin night 6. Night 6 is pretty hard, all jokes aside. Nothing like Graveyard Shift at Freddy's Night 5, but it'll test your limits. And especially Rex. Whenever you hear that Rex is coming to your office, you must immediately pull up the guitar and start hitting the bars, or else you won't have enough time and Rex will kill you. But during Night 6, we do end up getting another call from our phone guy. He tells us that we do not have to worry about Bay 7, because Bay 7 is off limit to guests. And he tells us that no new animatronic should be activated during this night. Yet, that is another lie. There's one more animatronic that's activated during this night. Magnus comes from Bay 7, and he uses his red eye scanner to kill you. You must keep your mouse away from his eyes, and he can't get you. But that's basically all for Night 6. I'm not going to drag it out longer than it needs to be. After completing Night 6, we can get our 6th cutscene of the game. During this cutscene, I'm pretty sure that we play as a Boy Scout, and we're taking a tour of the establishment. During the tour, everyone's talking about this new robot. Well, almost everyone. After talking to each of these people in the establishment, we can finally go see the robot. But because everyone in the establishment was bullying us, we end up not wanting to take the robot's Boy Scout badge. The robot gets angry with us and smacks us across the room. That's where this cutscene ends. And to get the rest of the story, we must complete 820 mode, or basically the max mode of the game. Holy moly, Night 7 took me so long to complete. You actually get 0 breaks during this night, and you don't have to worry about your sanity meter because it's not going down. There's going to be an animatronic in your room at least every 5 seconds. During this night, I could not hear what the phone guy was saying because the raw amount of animatronics jumping you. But the 2 animatronics that were really messing me up was Rex and Quasar. It's pretty simple why I put Quasar here. His planet thing is literally messing me up every time. And since I wasn't live streaming Night 7, the dude could not help me. And Rex, oh my gosh, you literally have to be flawless with Rex. Immediately when you hear Rex, you have to pull up your guitar, because if you're even a second late, he will kill you. He can be absolutely merciless on these later nights. But I honestly really do love this night. The way they mesh up all the characters into one difficult gameplay loop is pretty perfect. But I can't lie, it still does have some flaws in it. But that's basically it for Summer Shift at Arbors Night 7. After this, we can finally get our last cutscene of the game. During this cutscene, we play as Chip, or that's at least what Bay 6 calls him. Bay 6 tells us that we're not supposed to be here, but he says if we must truly do this, go and get the bypass board in the office. After going and getting the bypass board, another glitchy trail will open. He tells us to find our friends before it's too late. During this minigame, we must collect all the children's souls that we've collected throughout the game. After collecting 4 of them, Magnus will start chasing after us, but if you don't know where you're going, you're probably going to die to him. But after playing this minigame a few times, I finally collected the 5 souls. After collecting each of these souls, we can finally get our last cutscene of the game. I guess this shows that each of these animatronics were actually possessed by these children. But that's basically all for Summer Shift at Arbors. I really enjoyed this FNaF fan game, and I think if you tried it out, you'd love it too. I honestly believe that this is one of the most unique FNaF fan games I've ever played. So if this video even made you a little bit curious, please check out this game. But that's all for today. And until next time, stay alive and goodbye.